Yo, yo, yo! Welcome to the Florian Show, starring the one and only Florian Himsel! Woo!
Yep, that's me. Just me and no one else. Just the Squid Boy. How is everybody doing?
Squid dreams are so dreamy. Get tentacle porn. Is there a lot of tentacle porn at your house, Mr. Squid?
At my house?
Or I mean, at your mansion?
At my castle?
It gets so offended when somebody calls his fucking 3-story castle a fucking house.
Well, it's just that one kraken that guards the cube MacGuffin from the movie. What did they even call it? I already forgot. That's amazing.
The Mother Box.
Yep. Yeah, that is a pretty stupid name.
Wow, how dare you. You didn't see that tweet where...
movie?
Yeah, it was called that in the original. I saw a tweet, somebody said there should have been a line where Steppenwolf, or whatever his name is, Steppenwolf, was talking about the mother boxes, and then Aquaman would say, "Nobody cares about your mom's box, bro." And I thought, yeah, that should have been in the movie. That would have been great. Would have been better than some of those fucking Joss Whedon quips from the 2017 version.
So glad they're gone, am I right?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Hey everybody, we are here today to discuss Justice League, the Snyder Cut, a movie that Florian Himsel was convinced would never see the light of day.
Did I say that? I mean...
No, you didn't say that.
It is really bizarre, though. I don't think that's ever happened before where they just released the same movie again, but by someone else.
It was... I mean, it's truly a miracle of both coronavirus and HBO Max desperately needing new content and being unable to film a new 4-hour blockbuster movie. Like, oh, well, we already have the footage. Might as well just let this fucking guy come in and edit it together.
That is, I guess, a great way of doing it. And that can't be right. There's been so many movies otherwise. Damn. But
well, I guess the big question is, to start off, which version do you prefer if you even remember watching the original Justice League? Do you think the extended Zack Snyder cut is better than what Joss Whedon gave us for some years ago?
I honestly don't know. Do you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this movie was a million times better. I actually enjoyed this. If I recall, Erich and I did an Is It Kino about the other Justice League, and we were pretty much like in the middle. We thought, it's pretty mediocre and bland, but it wasn't terrible. But now that I've seen this, I realize, now that I've seen Snyder's vision of the film, the Joss Whedon version is so much worse, and it almost makes me angry how much they fucked it up.
You just hate fun, admit it.
This movie was way more fun. What are you talking about?
But all of the one-liners, surely one-liners are the only way to be fun.
Yeah, let's cut out all the scenes where the heroes do awesome shit. Let's cut those out and put in some epic one-liners, and maybe have a scene where Aquaman accidentally sits on Wonder Woman's lasso of truth. Oh man, epic fucking scene, Joss. I'm so glad you got canceled, you fucking loser.
Well, that scene was fine, jeez.
No. They put in that scene and cut out the scene where the Flash is trying to get a job at a fucking, like a dog, like a pet store, and then there's a car crash, and he goes and saves the lady from the car crash. That scene was amazing. Why would you cut out that and put in some stupid bullshit?
So he didn't save the lady in the other one?
No, that scene wasn't even in the movie.
Huh, yeah, I guess not. It's really hard to tell with 4 goddamn hours.
Or like all the scenes where we find out that Cyborg is not only as powerful as Iron Man, but he's also literally God and can do anything. Like, none of that was in the other movie. Cyborg is so much cooler in this movie.
Yeah, and the Flash is so damn powerful, he never does anything useful, though, except for now, where he does electricity. Instead of... He has, like, the best power, being as fast as anyone, but all he can do is do electricity. That's so weird. And
well, he can run so fast that he's faster than the speed of light and can run back in time in undestroy the world. I thought that was also amazing. Zack Snyder, you might say that he's stupid. You might say, oh, he wrote the Martha scene in Batman v Superman. He knows nothing. But does he have a good eye for shit that makes you excited? It brings out your inner 10-year-old boy and you think, wow, maybe the Flash running in slow motion, but also running faster than the speed of light at the same time to undestroy the world, and the world is reforming as he takes each step. That might be stupid as fuck to most people, but to me, that was fucking awesome.
Well, what is up with the Flash and his time powers anyways? So, he traveled back in time in Batman v Superman to make Batman fight Superman? I don't get it.
Let's talk about this. There is Batman v Superman has a 3-hour version called the Ultimate Cut, and Florian and I both watched that before watching the Snyder Cut. So we have both watched 7 hours of Zack Snyder Batman Superman content in the last few days. So I guess we could just talk about the entire thing as one large creative vision that will probably never be fully realized and completed. But the scene in Batman v Superman when the Flash just randomly appears in like a time portal and he's warning Bruce Wayne, "Oh, you were right about Superman! You gotta stop him! Lois Lane is the key!" Ever since I saw that scene in 2016, I have been so unbelievably hyped for when that would actually become the plot of a movie where Superman goes full evil. And in this new Zack Snyder, the Snyder Cut, we really get an elaboration on what that movie would be. And I think Zack Snyder knows that the movie will never exist, which is why the Snyder Cut ends with like 30 minutes of what that movie would be, which I do appreciate. Like it makes no sense being in this movie, but I'm glad he put it in just because we're never going to see it otherwise. Although the Joker did have some fucking cringy dialogue. That was pretty bad. But the idea is that the Thanos of the DC universe is this Darkseid guy. And evidently Lois Lane in the future dies, and maybe it's Batman's fault somehow, and Superman, for whatever reason, decides to team up with Darkseid and take over the world, and the Wonder Woman is killed, Aquaman is killed, and the stragglers who are left over have to somehow defeat Darkseid and Superman. Well, and for some reason they're teaming up with a Joker. I don't understand why.
Well, I mean, I guess usually the point is that Darkseid just beats people and then he enslaves them. So, I mean, Superman probably didn't decide to join him. He just, I don't know, was defeated.
There is a shot where Superman is like grieving over the burned corpse of Lois Lane, and then Darkseid walks in and puts his hand on his head, kind of like the cuck meme where like the big black guy will put his hand on like the little white person's head. You ever seen those?
No, that sounds amazing.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you would think that sounds amazing.
I mean, I don't know. I guess we don't know the timeline. Maybe he was already evil, and that's why Lois Lane got caught and died, because she was trying to convince him to not be evil. Who knows?
I would imagine Superman doesn't go evil until Lois Lane is dead. She is the key. So yeah, anyway, to explain the scene, we have to imagine that at some point in this post-apocalyptic future, the Flash tries to go back in time to warn Bruce Wayne to stop Superman, and he accidentally goes back too far, which we find out in Batman v Superman when he says, "Oh, I've gone back too far." So,
Oh, he said that? He wasn't in Batman v Superman, though, was he?
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah, well, that's too much to pay attention to, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let me just say the worst scene in the movie, actually the first scene in Justice League, the Snyder Cut. How did you like the fact that the catalyst of all the events that are happening is Superman dying, and he rings like a really annoying bell for like 3 minutes straight? What do you think of that one?
Oh, what, when he's like screaming in pain as he's dying, and then we see his scream like a sonic wave shooting around the entire planet?
Yeah, and it looks like it awakens the mother boxes, so what the hell? That was such an annoying scene. And
the mother box was woken up by Cyborg's dad, I believe, when Cyborg's dad was he was so desperate to fix his, fucking mutilated son that he activates this mother box, and then the mother box. That's why Cyborg is so unbelievably powered, is because he's basically the Scarlet Witch or the Captain Marvel of the DC universe, because his powers come from the epic MacGuffin,
Yeah, but they say later on that it's all because of Superman dying, and we see at the start that's what happens is
Superman dying is why Steppenwolf is no longer a pussy and decides to come to Earth. I don't think Superman's death activated the mother boxes. The mother boxes were activated before, but they were too scared to come invade because they knew Superman would fuck their shit up.
But they start pulsating right after the scene where Superman dies. I don't know. I don't think there was a cyborg scene in between. Am I wrong? Don't think
the
so.
The cyborg scene was in Batman v Superman.
Right, well,
when he activates the mother box in that movie to create his son's new body.
Yeah, well then that was way before, so it was definitely the Superman dying that made the boxes glow in the first place in that movie. Because you see the Amazon surround the box, and the box is vibrating, and it's gonna explode because Superman died, and his scream can be heard throughout the entire universe.
Now his scream did not activate the boxes. His death is what motivated the villains to finally come to Earth, and that's why the mother boxes started going crazy, because that's what they used to teleport to Earth.
Oh, okay, well...
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they still heard his scream, though, so I guess that's pretty...
Well, if we're gonna compare openings, this 3-minute slow-mo Superman scream heard around the world, I would say is 1,000,000 times better than... than Joss Whedon's opening, where Superman is being filmed on a fucking vertical camera smartphone, and they had to CGI out the mustache so he looks like a fucking weird baby face Superman. That was absolute fucking dog shit. Joss Whedon should be embarrassed, and I'll take Superman screaming in pain as he dies over the stupid shit we got 1,000,000 times over.
I fully disagree, and come on, just because of that mustache never even... It's not even noticeable most of the time. What are you, crazy? And the fact that it's on a handheld...
If it's not noticeable, why did everybody notice?
I mean, it's like... I don't know, like dominoes. Like, one person saying, they're like, oh my god, yes, now we see it. Come on. Do you really...
We're all sheeple. We fell for big CGI's epic trick.
Well, apparently not, I guess. Well, damn. But anyways, I don't know, it makes sense that he would be on a handheld and that we could see him, like, before he died, because there'd be limited footage of him, so him on a phone would be a good reminder of what he was. And then the next scene is that Batman fights one of those alien scouts, which also I thought would be a decent scene, but in this movie they just have the boxes, and I guess it starts right away with with Steppenwolf teleporting in, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the slower build up would make more sense in that case. Oh well.
You don't think that the 4-hour movie had a slower build up to the climax than the 2-hour Frankenstein monster?
Well, did it? So how soon does Steppenwolf appear? Do you remember?
I have no clue. I have not rewatched Justice League since I saw it.
Oh well, I mean in the new one.
Oh, I don't recall how long it takes for him to show up, but it's pretty early on in Act 1, I think.
Oh well, I guess that's the same then. Weird. I could have sworn there was more time where Batman was trying to recruit people without Steppenwolf there. Damn.
Well, let's ask this. This movie is 4 hours long. It is by far the longest film I've ever seen, and I sat and watched the whole thing in one sitting. Did you think it was too long? And if so, what would you recommend cutting out?
Well, I think we should definitely get rid of all the times where Batman dreams. Like, what the hell does that add? Do you think those are good?
The post-apocalyptic Batman scenes are some of my favorite things in these DC movies. Absolutely.
Why?
I mean, that's the movie I want to see. I wish the Justice League movie about Superman and Darkseid, working together, I wish that was a real movie. That's what I want to see. That's what they were building up to. That was Zack Snyder's grand vision all along, and most likely we're never going to get to see that. So the little bits and pieces of it that we have, I really enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty weird that he keeps teasing this. I mean, he really must think that it could happen or not. I guess you never know. Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, I've actually seen, like, almost the same story, but it was a cartoon, and I saw it, like, also this year. It was fine, I guess. I mean, it wouldn't be as strong as a blockbuster for you.
I want to see Superman fucking killing the other Justice League members. How did Wonder Woman die? We don't know. I want to see Superman fuck her shit up.
I mean, yeah, if they have Superman, I guess they would easily kill most of them. I guess it's always weird that they manage to hold on somehow, even though there's Superman and Darkseid, and they're all real powerful.
So what else would you cut out other than the dream sequences?
No, I don't think I'd cut anything. I guess everything else is fine. I mean, I don't mind it being long, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, now that I'm a diehard One Piece fan, nothing seems long to me anymore because, I've read 1,007 chapters of One Piece, so no other story could ever possibly compare in terms of length. So 4 hours, to me, that's just like, okay. I mean, that's just sitting on the couch watching something.
Oh man, you should totally rewatch the extended Hobbit trilogy then.
Fuck you.
That would be a great opportunity.
Fuck that. I wouldn't even watch... Man, you could edit those 3 movies into one good movie, and I still would not be interested.
Damn, what a shame. How could you not love these beautiful dwarves?
I do like Martin Freeman, but otherwise I don't really give a shit.
I mean, yeah, he's really good in it too. I guess that's like his best role in anything. Like even in Fargo.
Yeah, Fargo would be my pick.
I mean, yeah, because you don't like The Hobbit, but I think his role in The Hobbit is certainly better than his role in Fargo.
I'm not here to fucking review The Hobbit. God damn it.
Oh man, I thought you loved long things now. Oh, what a shame.
If you win Wheel of Punishment or Wheel of Cursed Meals 4, when you fly in to eat fucking my bearded dragon's shit that I put on the wheel, if you win, my punishment will be we'll sit down and watch the extended trilogy of The Hobbit.
Yeah, you wish. I'm not eating shit.
You should eat shit. You fucking watch the extended trilogy of The Hobbit. You let your eyes eat shit. Why not put it in your mouth too?
Man, you like the damn Snyder Cut. Everyone in my Discord was like, "Oh, it was so boring."
You don't like the Snyder Cut?
Nah, I don't know. It's fine. I like it as much as the other one. Sorry.
Oh, well, let's get into it. Let's talk more. I mean, what are some of the things that worked for you, and what are some of the things that you did not enjoy?
You know, I think like the thing that bothers me is the atmosphere most of the time. Like many scenes that are just like so dragged out with him just playing really moody music and people just waiting around being all menacing and stuff. Like there's that one scene where they meet Commissioner Gordon on the roof and he looks up at Batman for like a solid minute before Batman decides to come down. What the hell's up with that? Yeah, we're not in a hurry anymore, I guess. Uh-oh.
I mean, in a comic book, the establishing shot of Batman standing on top of the flagpole or whatever the hell, like that would have just been like a one panel and you could just look at it with your eyes and move on. But yeah, in the movie, Zack Snyder, he's gonna hold that one panel shot for 20 fucking seconds. It's called being epic. You should look into it.
Yeah, no hurry at all. There's no world to save here.
I wonder if Mahler is going to criticize the movie for being too long. That'd be really funny.
I don't know, I guess. I mean, does he even make videos still? What's the last one he did? Still
He
that
posted
Star Wars one, right?
He did a 10-hour podcast about WandaVision yesterday. So,
Oh, well, I mean...
hashtag long man not bad.
I don't have time to listen to his podcasts.
Yeah, I don't listen to it, but I'm just saying it would be hypocritically funny if he, of all people, complained that something was too long. Like, if Mahler saw my dick, he would be like, that is way too long for me, I'm Mahler.
Does he ever complain about anything being too long?
No, because he's always defending himself for his shit being really long.
I mean, he doesn't, like, make movies, so I don't know if that applies.
He makes 3.5-hour reviews of 20-minute sections of Star Wars movies.
Well, yeah, but the reviews aren't there to be entertaining per se. I mean, they're more like an analysis, really.
Yeah, I enjoy them. I watch his edited videos. I'm not going to listen to a 10-hour podcast.
Yeah, I mean, if it was written like a video, then probably, I don't know. Well, I guess it wouldn't be. Who watches podcasts? What a waste of time.
Yeah, if you listen to a movie review podcast, you're probably a complete fucking loser, to be honest.
Absolutely, yep.
Oh, I want to hear what a squid and a monkey have to say about some dog shit cape shit movie, huh? Look at me.
Oh, man. That just reminds me again of King Kong versus Godzilla. When is that coming out?
I think in a week.
Holy shit, in a week? I can't wait.
Yeah, maybe I'll do a monkey box.
Oh yeah, so you said. Damn, I guess we don't get to kino it.
We can kino it as well.
Ooh, double kino.
Oh yeah, I'll double dip in that Kong v Godzilla.
Hell yeah. Yep. Alright, so what else did they change? What did they cut out? So I guess you like all the backstory? You like the cyborg backstory?
Yeah, I like that the characters in this movie are actual characters with a little bit of, I don't know, character growth. They have arcs. They're one way at the beginning of the movie, and then they grow and change, and then they're different at the end of the movie. That's kind of the basis of writing a character in fiction. I don't know if Joss Whedon just didn't go to writing school or what, but yeah, no, I think Zack Snyder, he didn't even write the screenplay. He just came up with the story, so I don't know why people give him so much shit. But it was nice to see a cape shit movie where the characters actually grow and change by the end. Who would have thought?
Is that not a thing that the Avengers do and stuff? I don't know.
Do they? I mean,
maybe not.
In Joss Whedon's Avengers, did they really have a character arc that much? It was like, oh, we don't want to be friends, but now we're friends.
Is that the first Avengers movie?
Basically, in a nutshell.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I guess I didn't really like the fact that that Cyborg was so annoying to begin with. Like how he's just so rude to his dad. This is like, come on, you didn't come up to a fucking baseball game and you blame him because your mother died. Come on, what are you doing?
No, I identified with Cyborg that he spends his whole life just with his mother because his father is too obsessed with work and he's never there for him. And then yeah, when your mother gets fucking killed in a car crash and all you you lose all of your limbs and you're just a torso and a head, and then your dad, who was never there for you, decides to fix you by turning you into a fucking monster. Yeah, I could see why this teenage boy might be a little moody and broody, and teenage boys find excuses to hate their parents in normal circumstances, and this is pretty extreme.
I mean, yeah, but everything he did was good. I mean, I'd want to be a cyborg.
What do you mean everything he
abomination.
did was good? He didn't even show up to his own son's football games. That's not good.
You got time to watch stupid football games where your son's playing? Come on.
Now, I don't know if you you might not be a screenwriter, Florian, but sometimes they need to use shorthand. So, for example, if we need to identify that for Cyborg's entire life, his father hasn't been there for him, the movie doesn't really have time to show us all 18 years of this character's entire fucking life. So they can just shorthand it by giving us one example of his dad not being there for him. And then we, with our human brains, can infer that his dad probably wasn't there for other major events as well.
Yeah, you'd think so, but that doesn't really make sense, because then he would just expect his dad to not be there, and he wouldn't be disappointed if his dad isn't there. So his dad must have been there for, like, most of the stuff, otherwise it wouldn't be surprising if he's missing one time.
At that point, you are overthinking it.
Oh, I'm overthinking it. Okay. Yeah, well,
yeah, I'm explaining word for word what the artist intended, and now you're trying to go fucking Inception levels, like 3 dreams deeper to see what's really going on.
Come on, you're just wanting to believe Cyborg's side of the story, that's all. You don't know what it's like to be a father and trying to provide for your family and try to get the newest cyborg limbs for your son. It's not that easy, okay?
I mean, Cyborg's father is the reason why the world is about to be destroyed, because he woke up the mother box and he stole it from his place of work. So realistically, like the post-apocalypse where Darkseid and Superman are working together to destroy the world, that would not happen if Cyborg's father just let his son die.
Well, that's not even true. They say specifically...
Yes, it is! Cyborg's dad activated the mother box! We covered this!
Well, they said that was fine. It was only because Superman died while they came.
But if he didn't activate the box, then they wouldn't have come anyway.
So was that really the first time it was activated?
Yes.
Huh. Well, if you say so, I guess. Wow.
I saw the movie. I know what happened.
I saw it too, and I disagree.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, man.
I'm glad that Zack Snyder's Cape Shit movie of the year is so deep and complex that we can have different interpretations of what happened.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't have all paid attention all throughout, so I'm sure we just paid attention.
What do you mean? What, you're on your phone the whole time playing Sudoku and shit?
Hey, it was really nice weather. I had to go out for a walk, okay? Jeez.
While the movie, like, you left the movie playing and you left the house? I'm sure Batman will still be there when I get back.
Yeah, what could go wrong? Come on, you telling me this super scientist isn't gonna use the Pandora's box to resurrect his son? What, are you crazy?
Yeah, he doomed the entire planet just to save his son, and his son ends up hating him for it anyway, and then the dad, a day later, has to sacrifice himself. What a complete waste. Should have just let your son die.
Wait, he was a cyborg more than a day, right?
You know, that was what I was confused about, because I would assume that Cyborg spent, months and months learning about his powers and training with them and stuff. But we see that his dad leaves him a voice recorder saying, "Okay, son, let me explain your new powers to you." And Cyborg listens to it and then crushes it. And then we see the montage of him learning about his powers and all this shit. And then after that, his dad comes home and finds the crushed recording device. So I'm like, wait, it's only been a couple hours? What the fuck is going on?
I thought they were, like, estranged and he finally came back or something. Wow, I don't know.
Yeah,
Could it really have been a couple of hours? Well, that's amazing.
Yeah, that was a little strange to me. I don't know what was going on there.
I mean, I guess with so many things happening all across the world, I guess it's possible it all took only a day.
It very well could have. Maybe that was a flashback, and all those scenes took place like a year before. But I'd have to rewatch it to see.
Nah, I believe it. It must have been a single day. That makes perfect sense. I mean, I guess... Wait, so... Was the recording when he broke that, was that a backflash or not?
I'm saying, I don't know. I think it took place at the same time, because then... After the dad finds the broken recorder, he sees that the closet has... All the stuff has been thrown out, and that Cyborg took the mother box... So, I guess it all happened in the same day.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, I guess. And then you go from having it be 2 hours long to 4 hours long. So one day is 4 hours. That's a pretty detailed movie. Pretty impressive. Oh, yeah. Even has time to fantasize about the Joker. Too bad it wasn't Joaquin Phoenix, I guess. That would have been even better.
Do you want to talk about the Joker post-apocalyptic little epilogue that we got?
I mean, sure. So was the Flash still alive? Yeah,
the Flash was there. So we have to assume that the plan they come up with is that the Flash goes back in time to stop all of it from happening. So I'm wondering how that version of the movie will even have stakes at all. Because if you have a character that can just go back in time by will and warn people...
that has huge stakes. The Flash going back in time is a big trope by now. It's always he goes back in time and then he causes an even worse version of the world to exist. I don't know, it was probably going to be like 3 apocalypses next time.
That would be awesome. That'd be great. I want to see that movie where it gets even worse than a Superman apocalypse.
I mean, I guess first we'd get Superman Apocalypse. I don't know. I guess Apocalypse is the worst, but I mean, the whole movie wouldn't have happened if the Flash hadn't gone back in time. So before then, we had a movie where nothing happened except for that the Flash's mother died, and then that's why he went back in time, and that's how he kickstarted like the events of Batman v Superman, I guess.
Is that true?
I mean, that's the story of the Flashpoint thing.
Oh, shit.
I mean, we know it's true because, I mean, mostly. I guess we don't know the thing about his mother, but he did go back to he did go back to Batman to do that. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there probably wasn't an apocalypse in the timeline where he went back. So yeah.
Well, anyway, let's talk about the Joker scene. Very clearly, they recently filmed this because Jared Leto does not appear in the same shot as any of the other characters, so they just brought him in, put him in the makeup, and then filmed him like sitting on a car, and nobody else is in any of the shots. And his dialogue is very interesting and somewhat cringy, but he says something to Batman about, oh, you send in a boy wonder to do... a man's job. So of course he's referring to Robin, who is dead in this universe, and we know this from Batman v Superman. He in his Batcave, Batman has like Robin's outfit on display, and somebody spray painted it saying like, "Oh, the joke's on you, Batman," or some shit. So
someone.
Well, that's the thing though. We don't know for sure if the Joker killed Robin, which I think happened in the comics, or if this version of the Joker is Robin who turned evil. I guess
No way!
No, I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
No way!
It could be.
I don't think that's the story in any of the comics. That would be insane.
Who cares? Who cares if it is or isn't? I think that would be a really cool twist.
I mean, I guess, but it seems really bizarre.
I think it could happen. I could see...
Yeah, he fakes his own death.
Well, I mean,
to be killed by him.
This Batman is filled with guilt and regret. What would be worse, letting your friend die or letting your friend like become pure evil?
Well, I mean, so I guess in this version, the Batman doesn't actually realize that it's Robin.
No, he would. He would just he would hate him because he's like he went to the dark side and he's fucking shit up.
But the way he talks to him is like he's just an annoying stranger. I don't know.
But the Joker says to him, you can't kill me. I'm your best friend. Who else is gonna give you a reach around? Now, Florian, do you know what a reach around is?
Oh yes, confirming the old theory that Batman and Robin had gay pedophilic sex. Yeah,
maybe he did. Why else would Joker say, "I'll give you a reach around"? What the fuck does that mean? He's gonna jerk him off?
I mean, yeah.
Why, all things to say, why did that? Why was that at the top of his mind? I guess maybe Zack Snyder saw Suicide Squad. And the Joker, like Jared Leto's Joker in that movie, was bizarrely sexual as well. So maybe he's just trying to continue that. But like the Joker like was trying to cuck himself, and he told some black guy to fuck Harley Quinn, and he's like, "Oh, hubba hubba," or some stupid shit.
Well,
so maybe he's just trying to copy that.
Well, that was a honeypot. He killed him, didn't he?
What happened?
I'm pretty sure he killed the black guy, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I have not seen Suicide Squad since theaters, but I do remember some weird sexual tension between him and some giant black guy.
Wow, I must have missed that one.
Yeah, he says like, yeah, you're gonna go fuck this hubba hubba or some shit.
I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense, but it's Harley Quinn. I mean, that's gotta be sexualized.
Yeah. So do you think that that Joker wants to give him a reach around because he's the Joker, or because he's Robin turned evil into the Joker?
I think it's because it's the Joker, but I don't know, man. I guess your crazy fan theory could maybe gain ground. Maybe you'll get some kind of Joker Robin cut sometime in the far future.
Well, speaking of crazy fan theories, why in the absolute fuck do you think Batman needs the Joker's help to fight Superman? What the fuck would the Joker have to contribute?
Hey, come on, he's wearing a SWAT uniform.
Yeah, that'll protect him.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's pretty bizarre. Whatever.
And that's why I want to see this movie. I would love to see why Batman can't just kill the Joker. And he even says to the Joker, I made a promise that one day I would fucking kill you, and I'm gonna make it slow and painful. And that's when the Joker says the line about being his best friend and jerking him off. But I would love to know why Joker is the key to all of this in place of Lois Lane.
Yeah. And what the hell is up with him laughing like Joaquin Phoenix? What the hell? He never laughed like that in Suicide Squad, did he?
I love it when you say Joaquin Phoenix.
How do you say it?
Joaquin.
Well, that's okay. Fine. I guess it must be French. Damn.
But Jack Queen is much funnier. It sounds like you're just naming off playing cards. Jack, Queen, King.
Yeah, Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix. That's my favorite fucking poker card.
Yep, not even Joker. But he
Joker like is a card
before,
too. What do you know?
Yeah, perfect.
The Jack King Joker. Or Jack Queen Joker. There you go.
Wait, is Jack and Joker the same?
No.
You sure?
If you're playing War, the Joker is much more powerful than the Jack.
Ah, yeah, I never played.
You've never played War?
I never played any kind of poker.
Oh man, War, that is the card game. I think that's what every other card game was based on, is War.
Whoa, never heard of this. Amazing.
It's when you take a deck of cards and you split it in two, and then for like 5 hours, you and your opponent just pull off the top card of the deck, and whoever has the higher number wins both of the cards. And you keep going until somebody runs out of cards.
Weird.
It very well could go on forever.
Amazing. Well, I'm pretty sure the Joker, I mean, I guess what usually happens is just that, like, someone has, like, the last kryptonite, and that's how they can defeat Superman. Unless they, like... I mean, I guess unless they can bring Lois Lane back, and then they could convince him, but then... I mean, I think the Joker must have some kind of kryptonite somewhere. I guess that must be why they need him.
Just fucking kill him and take it, or just have the Flash go back in time. Why is the Joker even here? I can't wait to find out when they what is the new hashtag? Instead of release the Snyder Cut, they're saying like hashtag restore the Snyder verse or something like that. I would not be against that.
Wow, is that a thing? I guess I think I've seen that somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can't wait. I mean, I guess it's pretty weird. Do you think the Snyder Cut will make its money back? Did it cost anything?
I'm guessing they spent a few million to do all the editing and CGI work to complete the film, but I mean, this happened to me. I watched it the exact moment it was released, and it kept buffering and canceling out on me for the first hour. So I looked it up, And HBO Max, like right when the movie released, it had the most like outages, like reports of the website not working. So this was by far, in my opinion, the most successful release on HBO Max ever, because it literally broke their website. So maybe they will make a lot of money from new subscribers.
Yeah, it's so weird how the Snyder Cut is just this huge meme. I don't get how people are so into it, but I guess you sure are. Damn.
Well, yeah, I even made in one of my videos, I had a little segment about Release the Snyder Cut from like 2 years ago. And
oh yeah, I guess so.
It breaks my heart, because do you know why, like, the Joss Whedon cut even existed in the first place?
I mean, I think Snyder was the original director, but then he had issues, something with his daughter. Is that right?
Yeah, he basically finished filming the movie, and then his 20-year-old daughter committed suicide, so he had to step away, and so they brought in Joss Whedon to completely ruin the movie. And then we thought, shit. Oh, well, thanks to Zack Snyder's daughter Ann-heroing, now we never get to see Ann-hero on screen.
Ann-hero, what?
You don't know what Ann-hero means?
No.
That's a very deep cut old 4chan meme.
Become a hero by suicide? Damn, I don't know. It's pretty bizarre.
Ann-hero means to kill yourself. But yeah, so we all thought, well, I guess we're fucked. All the DC movies are moving on. The cinematic universe is over. They're doing their own versions of Joker now and shit. So I guess we'll never get to see what this Justice League could have been. And thankfully, the fans were persistent and they kept fighting for it. And coronavirus fucked up the whole world, so that HBO Max was desperate for content. So they let him finish it, and it's by far a better movie. And it even on Rotten Tomatoes, like I don't really trust Rotten Tomatoes at all, but even the fucking critics on there are praising this movie. Like, it's certified fresh.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that.
That's nuts.
I thought for sure. Wait, isn't like Zack Snyder like totally like a crazy right wing? I'm surprised he would do well anywhere in the ratings.
I don't think he's a crazy right wing. He's a fan of Ayn Rand, I believe, but I don't know if that's crazy. I think she's just I
mean, that's as crazy as it gets, I think.
Ayn Rand? I mean, I would argue that, like, the typical Trump evangelist is probably a little crazier than somebody who reads The Fountainhead.
Well, I don't know. But isn't Trump a libertarian? I guess I might be wrong, but he did tax cuts.
I don't think Trump is anything other than self-serving.
Well, yeah, and libertarianism is the most self-serving thing there is. The belief that the rich should inherit the earth. Yeah, I mean, what do you want? So that makes, I guess, sense for a rich director too. Well, I guess it's pretty cool that it all went together. We live in this corona hell world, and then we went back in time to restore the Justice League, just like in that movie.
Yeah, and I don't know how HBO Max profits work, but hopefully this makes a shit ton of money for them, and they really consider letting Zack Snyder make maybe one or two more Justice League movies. I think it's a crime that in the new DC universe, Harley Quinn got her own movie before Batman. Ben Affleck's Batman has not had his own movie. Isn't that crazy?
Come on, he's basically the Justice League and the Batman v Superman movie. I don't know.
Yeah, but those are team-up movies. He's never had it. Like, Wonder Woman has had 2 movies. Superman had his own movie. Batman has not had his own movie.
But, I mean, they're team-up movies, but he's the boss. He's like the heart of the team. You can't really take him away from the team. That wouldn't make any sense unless you make a stupid prequel.
So are you going to tell me that Avengers Age of Ultron is an Iron Man solo movie?
No.
Oh, you're not? Then shut the fuck up.
Well, I mean, the Avengers don't have, like, one leader. They have 2, and they have their own movies, so that makes sense. But I mean, in this one, they killed off Superman, so Batman had to become the leader, and now he's just the Justice League, I guess. I don't know how you could imagine him having his own movie now.
What? You don't know how I could imagine Batman having his own movie?
I mean, you can't have him, like, stop being with the Justice League unless it's a prequel.
Dude, what in the absolute fuck are you talking about? Like, even in Marvel, there are so many solo movies of the Avengers. They just fucking like they have their own lives.
Are they worth it?
Yeah, dude. Captain America: The Winter Soldier is a great movie.
I mean, I guess, huh? But why wouldn't he just call in the Justice League? I don't get it.
That's what we've been saying after every single non-Avengers movie since 2012. Okay, this is not a new question.
Well, it doesn't work, okay? I don't know how they keep getting away. It's because I guess it's probably because they're much more silly. But this is so serious.
Do you remember in Spider-Man Far From Home, like they have to dedicate entire scenes of their movies to explaining where the other Avengers are? And he's like, oh, can't we call Doctor Strange? No, he's busy. Oh, can't we call Captain Marvel? No, she's on a different planet. Like, can we just skip this shit? We get it. It's a solo movie. Move on.
I mean, I guess the best thing you could do is have like he went some kind of time travel and he's alone, or he's just like an old man and everyone else has died. I don't know. It's pretty weird.
Or give us a prequel, show us Batman.
Oh God, no.
Give us Batman from 5 years before Man of Steel, and show us Batman versus the Joker. Show us Robin getting killed, or Robin giving Batman a hand job, or whatever. I want to see that story.
I mean, I guess that could be good, but it's quite. I don't know. I don't actually like Batman solo movies that much. Maybe I'm weird.
I mean, maybe. The Dark Knight is probably, I mean, a lot of people think of it as the best superhero movie of all time, right?
Oh, please, that one's a Joker movie.
Okay.
Well, I guess that one would be a Joker movie too, but you can't have Jared Leto Joker. That would be so boring.
Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of Jared Leto as the Joker at all. It would be nice to have Jack Queen Phoenix in it, but I don't think that's possible. Unless it could be possible if the Flash like creates a multiverse or some shit, and like you can recast the characters and say, oh no, this is Joker from planet XYB7, and now Jack Queen Phoenix can fight Ben Affleck.
Yeah, I guess that makes perfect sense. Yeah, I don't know. I always thought that Batman is usually the most boring thing he's in, but I guess in this one he was alright. And his Batsuit didn't look as horrible as it did in the Bright version. God, that Batsuit looks so bad.
What did you think of Superman having an all-black suit instead of the red, white, and blue shit?
I mean, I guess it suits the theme of the movie a lot, but I guess it doesn't really make any difference, really. It's just I thought
it looked badass, honestly. I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably too colorful usually, but I guess that's because he's
that's
this bright
Superman.
hope. Yeah. I guess he's emo after he's died, yeah. Oh man, he was evil for much longer this time, wasn't he? After he was revived.
Yeah, do you want to talk about the scene when he's revived and they all have to fight him? That is, in Joss Whedon's version, that was one of the best scenes, and I still love it when the Flash is running at super speed and then Superman follows him with his eyes. But I'm glad that in the Snyder Cut, the scene is extended and the fight is much more brutal and terrifying, because like this time, Superman pursues the Flash so much more, and it's so scary because Superman is not only as fast as the Flash, but you know that if he gets one hit in, the Flash is fucking dead. He does not have durability or super strength, he's just super fast. So if he gets punched, his ass is dead and he cannot run away. That was one of the most hype scenes in the movie, was Superman continuously throwing punches at the Flash.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I mean, I guess it's always weird with the Flash, because if he's able to move that fast, then I guess he should technically be immortal, but then later on we see him get shot while he's moving fast. Like, really? How slow must that bullet have been coming at you? Come on.
I think we saw a shot where the the alien realized that he was just running in a circle, so he started shooting at the same spot, knowing that he was going to eventually be running there.
I mean, sure, but he must have still ran into like a slow bullet that was just suspended in time. Should have been easy to dodge. Oh, well.
Did the movie imply that Flash has the ability to heal super quickly, too? Because I think he healed from his wound after he, like, tried to. Is that what happened?
I mean, I don't know. It wasn't really a serious wound, was it?
He seemed pretty fucked up, and then he was so wounded that he could not go through with the plan and push Cyborg into the mother box Unity thing. And because of his wound, literally the entire planet was destroyed, and he had to run faster than the speed of light to undo it. So,
I mean, I guess he has a really fast metabolism. Does that mean he can heal? Hard to tell. I mean, I guess he probably healed a little, and then he just ran through the pain. I don't know.
Did you like the scene where the Flash had to outrun space-time itself, and we got to see, like, Cyborg, of course, gets completely obliterated, and we get to see, like, his bones and his skin slowly reform as the Flash runs towards him?
Oh yeah, that was really cool, I guess.
That's the kind of shit you get from Zack Snyder movies. Joss Whedon, he'll just throw in a fucking lay epic Reddit quip and call it a day. Zack Snyder, you might think that his stuff is stupid, but he has these ideas of what will look cool on screen, and he knows, even if it doesn't make sense, the Flash running faster than time itself and turning back the clock by running towards something, and you get to see, like, everything that was destroyed reform as he's running alongside it. Just visually, it is so cool. And then you have the soundtrack that really adds to the drama of it, and even a character moment of Flash saying, you know, Dad, I just want you to know, your son was one of the best. You know, forget about the past, forget about the future. All that matters is right now. And I was like, oh man, it's probably cheesy dialogue, probably cheesy music, probably cheesy everything, but throw it all together. And Zack Snyder, he brought me to the edge of my kino seat.
Man, did we see any more of the Flash's father after the finale?
Yeah, Flash goes back and tells his dad that he got a real job, and his dad is super proud of him.
Yeah, finally a real job.
But I think the real job was a lie, because I think he's just working for the Justice League, but he's pretending that it's like a security job.
Probably working for Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, because Bruce Wayne, and I don't think this was in the Joss Whedon version, but Bruce Wayne goes to Wayne Manor, like his family's mansion that has been abandoned, and I guess he's going to turn it into the Hall of Justice.
Was he not living there? I mean, I guess that's pretty weird.
No, he's living in the little lakeside glass house. He abandoned the mansion.
That's cool, I guess. They removed one scene from The Flash, I think, where the scene where the Flash was like, oh god, I can't deal with these aliens. I'm really anxious and I don't like fighting. And then Batman tells him, save just one person. And then, do you remember when he did that? And he goes...
Yeah, that was stupid in the Joss Whedon version. So the idea is that the Flash, they're going underground to save the people who were kidnapped by the aliens, and in the Joss Whedon version, the Flash is too scared to go save people, and Batman has to give him a pep talk. But in this version, we don't do any of that, because we already have so many other scenes of the Flash going into harm's way to save people. He already saves people from dangerous situations in his free fucking time. So Joss Whedon, why in the absolute fuck would he be afraid of doing this when he does it all the time?
Well, it's a car crash. It's not like finding evil aliens.
But if you're the Flash, any dangerous situation would be the same if you just run in, grab somebody, and run away. What's the difference?
I mean, except for the fact that there's people like Superman that might also have super speed, and then you're really fucked. I mean, the aliens are pretty close to, I guess, I mean, they're a lot stronger than normal humans. I don't know.
But they had no speed. Like, he could have been in and out and saved all those people without them even noticing. And we know that's true because that's basically what happens.
Well, actually, that doesn't happen in the movie. That's what happened in the original movie, where he saves one person after the other, and that was pretty cool. But in this movie, they just skipped that part, and then later on, they're running up a staircase, and he's just yelling at them to run faster, which is so annoying.
But he still is the one who saved the people and escorted them out while Wonder Woman was, taking care of Steppenwolf.
And then he catches the rocks out of the sky. Yeah, it's just. So what does that mean? Does that mean that he can't grab people and run with them in Speed Force? Does that mean that they would die if he does that? Because is that why they cut it out, or did they just think? No, that scene was so cool.
Well, do we ever see a scene of him carrying somebody while going at super speed? I would assume that they would die so. Because in the car crash scene, he is so careful when he's touching the woman to save her from falling. Like, he's barely poking her to move her body. Because, like, I guess he's going so fast that if he just grabbed her arm, it would probably rip right off.
Yeah, like in The Boys. But I guess the weird thing is that they still have Superman catching Lois Lane out of the sky. And that would liquefy her too, but I guess that's fine. I mean, I guess they cut out all the cool scenes where the Flash and Superman are facing off, like where the Flash is like saving a car, but then he looks next to him, and then Superman is saving a whole building. Remember that one?
Yeah, I knew that was some Joss Whedon bullshit when I saw it. I'm glad they cut out all of the subplot of this nuclear reactor is actually a village where a whole bunch of people live, and let's waste half the movie just filming Russian people hiding under their table in their house. Wow, what an epic fucking scene. And then we can have an even epicer scene where the Flash and Superman are, I guess, saving these people and they're racing through the desert. Wow. This is really what I needed to see in my movie. Thanks for cutting out the scene where Cyborg learns about his powers and he hacks an ATM to give a family $100,000. Let's cut out all the character development and just have a lay epic race. How wacky. Thank you, Joss Whedon. Thank you so much.
Hey, I missed the race, okay? No, that was cool. I would trade the race for the future scene, okay?
Wow.
Uh-oh. Big disagreement.
I mean, I'm sure if you listen back to the other Is It Kino, I probably said that the race was funny or whatever, but now that I've seen now that I've seen what the movie was supposed to be, I truly hate all of the changes that Joss Whedon put in.
So did they really film all of that stuff and then it was just not part of the movie?
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that nuts?
Pretty wild, yeah.
Imagine you are Warner Brothers, and Zack Snyder just filmed all of this movie, and then you say, nah, let's cut out 3 hours of it and let Joss Whedon add in some stupid, pointless shit instead. Let's remove all of the character development of Cyborg and make him as bland and uninteresting as possible, and that's it. Make a shitty movie.
I mean, I think both of the movies are kind of cool. I guess it's a shame that they wasted so many scenes. But they must have filmed a lot of them extra or dubbed them in or something. I mean, surely Joss Whedon didn't change all of the dialogue, did he?
He changed a lot of it.
Huh.
Because Zack Snyder had a 4-hour movie, and Warner Brothers only wanted a 2-hour movie. So yeah, you're going to have to rewrite a whole lot of shit.
Well, you can't blame Joss Whedon, then, I guess, if Warner Bros. Wanted it that way.
Well, I can blame him for the creative choices he made.
I guess.
Is Joss Whedon just a huge racist? Why? There's one black character, and he completely wrote him out of the movie.
Wait, did he? I mean, I guess he wrote the Flash out of the movie, too, a bit. I guess he just doesn't like kids.
Yeah, I guess so.
And I can agree with that one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thanks. That Cyborg just destroying that last recording for his dad. I bet he'd really like that one now, wouldn't he? Thanks, stupid.
Oh, but he fixed it. His powers let him. Yeah, he put the recorder back together at the end of the movie, and he listened to his dad's final message to him.
Yeah, I thought that might have been a new message. Yeah, I guess that's pretty sweet then.
Yeah.
Well, good thing that he could restore everything. Yeah, it's pretty cool that he has all
I
those
like
powers.
that his powers are that he's half Iron Man, half God. Like, if you would have asked me a week ago, who is more powerful, Cyborg from Justice League in these movies, or Iron Man from the Avengers movies, I would have said Iron Man every time. But now I know that this Cyborg is literally fucking God.
But you see, though, I mean, all he can do is talk to machines.
Yeah, Iron Man can't do that. He has all the powers of Iron Man. He can fly around. He can shoot you with a fucking...
No.
Yeah, he does.
Iron Man has more powers than that. Iron Man is basically the Batman of that universe as well. So Iron Man is like the detective and the tech millionaire, and he makes all the armor for all the people.
What detective work did Tony Stark do in any of the movies?
Okay, maybe that one not, but he made Ultron. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, what a genius.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
But Cyborg is powered by the MacGuffin of the film, which is why he's so OP.
Yeah, I guess he's like the Vision then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, he still only has tech powers. I mean, he can't do shit if there's not like some robot spider that Batman put there.
Dude, he had a crushed. He crushed the recorder, and then just using his mind, it came back together. All the broken pieces just fixed. He's fucking God.
I mean, that's some mild telekinesis. Come on.
Iron Man can't use his brain to fix broken shit.
I mean, yeah, he can. He has those goggles that give him basically that power that he gave to Spider-Man.
But he couldn't rebuild a crushed recorder to listen to the message.
I mean, I guess, but he has like a crazy nanotech suit that repairs itself. It's almost the same thing.
Yeah, but the mother boxes were revealed to be 1 billion years old technology that is more advanced than anything on Earth, and that is what is powering Cyborg, so I think that beats nanotech.
I mean, it's powering him, but he doesn't have all the power of the boxes.
Yeah.
They're not like Infinity Stones, so you can harness the whole power
all
of them.
I'm saying is, Joss Whedon took out literally all of this for no reason.
I mean, the reason being that they wanted a shorter movie, I guess.
You could have left in Cyborg's character development and took out, I don't know, maybe 90% of the shitty quips that were not funny.
Hey, we needed to do that because we needed to be like the Avengers, okay?
I mean, that's what they wanted. That's why they hired him specifically. They just wanted a shitty Avengers reboot.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they tried.
And they failed because the movie was a failure and they decided to cancel the sequel.
I mean,
so it couldn't have been that good.
I mean, they could have. I mean, at that point, yeah, because it was already filmed. I wonder what he would have done to begin with if he had started from the beginning.
And probably just take the script for Avengers and replace which character says what.
Oh, come on. That can't be right.
You can't imagine Bruce Wayne pointing at a guy and saying, "That man is playing Galaga." I guarantee that would have been in the movie.
Maybe. Oh, I'm just glad that he didn't have that stupid bell scene. I can't believe they filmed that one and it's 3 minutes long. Yeah, Superman is the bell. Guess what? Fucking Lex Luthor was right all along. The bell is being rung. Oh boy.
Oh wait, what'd you think of there's like 3 different ending scenes, and we have Lex Luthor breaks out of prison somehow, and he hires who's that? Deathstroke? Who the fuck is this new character with the 2 swords on his back?
Is it Deadshot?
Isn't Deadshot played by Will Smith?
I mean, yeah, that would be them. That would be him. Wait,
this was some random white guy.
I mean, maybe they couldn't get Will Smith for just an outro. I don't know.
Well, it was like Deathstroke or some fucking character who I probably played as in Injustice and then forgot his name. But Lex Luthor reveals Batman's identity and tells this assassin to go kill him. And then we see in the post-apocalypse that same guy is like working with Batman. So the kind of like it spoiled itself. And I have to imagine that the movie where Deathstroke tries to kill Batman would like now there's no reason to see that because we know they're gonna end up being friends.
I mean, I guess you could say that about Batman v Superman too. Oh, no.
Yeah, but there's something more interesting about watching Batman fight a literal god as opposed to some random guy who has two swords. Like, I don't need to see that. That's not very interesting.
Yeah, well, he had kryptonite, so the gauntlet didn't really hold up, you know? I don't know. It's pretty... That could be a pretty good fight, you know, the peak of human ingenuity pitted against itself. Could work.
Yeah, or maybe he does more of a psychological warfare and uses his identity against him somehow. And then finally, there is one final scene that really, really felt out of place, where Martian Manhunter shows up to Batman's house. And he's like, oh, hey, what's up, Bruce Wayne? Thanks for forming the Justice League. See you in the next movie. And then he flies away. And I'm like, what in the fuck is this shit? Why is he here?
Yeah, where were you? You could have been useful.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And did you catch that scene?
Where are the Green Lanterns?
Did you catch that scene where he supposedly played Martha?
When he transforms into Martha to go talk to Lois Lane. I didn't really get why. And evidently he's also like a military guy from Man of Steel. Like, because then he transforms into some black guy from the other movies.
Damn, he could have helped all along. What a bastard.
So this guy's like a Skrull who is pretending to be people on Earth, and he has amazing superpowers. Why is he just going undercover and talking to people? Why did he not try to fight the bad guy?
Yeah, big waste of time. And so was Wonder Woman supposed to be able to fly at this point? I guess so, huh? Too bad.
Did she fly in the movie?
I don't think so.
What the fuck? Yeah, because...
you should have put that in.
This is 35 years after she learned how to fly. Why is she not flying?
Yeah, you just didn't acknowledge Wonder Woman, that new one. Yeah,
wow.
What a shame.
Yeah, that is weird.
Damn you, Zack Snyder. You could have acknowledged that one at least. Just one scene where she could fly. Come on.
Well, to be fair, Zack Snyder made like this movie before Wonder Woman 1984, you know? So, like, really, Wonder Woman 1984 should have stayed in the canon and not fucked everything up. But it's pretty complicated when a movie gets canceled and then comes out 4 years later than it should have, and now the continuity doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, I sure hope there's gonna be a next one.
Oh, I doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess... it's so crazy they even did the Snyder Cut. I wouldn't doubt that they would make another one now.
If they do, I wonder, like, wouldn't it be strange if Zack Snyder got to direct Justice League 2 and they put it in theaters, even though the original was not in theaters, it was just straight to HBO Max? Do you think that's something that they would do? Or because there's no way they're going to release a 4-hour movie in theaters, right?
Wouldn't they? Weren't there 4-hour movies?
No, not that I know of. Endgame was 3 hours, and even that was pushing it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think I heard that they're gonna release Snyder Cut in movies. I don't know. Guess we'll see.
I don't know how streaming works. I don't know how... Like, maybe they make so much money that they can just throw it away, because I just found out that the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is only 6 episodes long, and it's straight to Disney Plus. Evidently, that cost $150 million. So if you can spend that kind of money on a straight-to-streaming TV show, I don't see why HBO wouldn't want to spend $200 million on another Justice League movie, even if it doesn't go to theaters.
I mean, yeah, but they're not Marvel. What can they do?
We just have to see if if they make enough money. Money talks, and if the Snyder Cut makes them $1 billion somehow, I don't see why they wouldn't do it. But it's hard to calculate when somebody just pays for a subscription rather than paying directly for a ticket, because technically this movie is not making any money.
Well, I mean, they have a good idea of what people are watching on there, so.
Yeah, so like it's getting views, but it's not like it's making direct money. I guess the hope is people will subscribe to watch it and then stay subscribed, which will hopefully make more money than just selling it outright.
Yeah, I mean, views pretty much directly translate to money, I guess.
I guess sure. Maybe they measure how many people signed up and paid money just to watch this movie. Maybe that's how they calculate it.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to figure out. Do you think Zack Snyder would make it if it was like lower budget?
Yeah, probably. I could see. I mean, I don't know Zack Snyder personally, but even though everybody gives him shit and he's made fun of constantly, and he's made a few movies that were not very good. I've been a big fan ever since Batman v Superman. I did not care for the Man of Steel, but his other, Justice League movies I really enjoy.
I mean, I really liked Watchmen. That was my favorite one.
Oh yeah, that was good too.
I guess you can't top that one. Did he make that weird 300 sequel?
No, he did not make the sequel.
Okay, well that's good. I guess that one wasn't too good.
Do you have any final thoughts about the Snyder Cut?
God damn it! I should save something for these final thoughts. How about you?
You can just say, whether or not it's kino, and if you would recommend it, and if so, to who.
I mean, I think I guess I'm conflicted because I actually like the crazier, more happy movies in the universe too, like Aquaman and Wonder Woman. Even though you I guess don't like Wonder Woman that much. So, I mean, I think it's pretty much just depending on how long you want Justice League to be. Just watch either the long one or the short one.
So I guess so. I mean, you say kino, baby. You say you like, more the lighthearted, funny stuff, but I thought that this movie was really funny. There were a lot of good, humorous moments in it, and they didn't necessarily rely on shitty quips. Like, sometimes the jokes were just built into what was going on.
Huh. I mean, I guess they're definitely a lot less joke-based than the other one.
Yeah.
I mean, I like some of the stupid quips. I don't know. They're kind of different. Quips are quips.
It's just that you shouldn't use them as a crutch, and I think Joss Whedon uses them as a crutch.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but you like that in the Avengers, don't you?
Well, yeah, when it works, but the thing is, the Marvel movies are all nothing but quips, basically the whole fucking time, so that's the tone that they've already set. Whereas when you have Batman v Superman and it's just grim, dark, and edgy and fucking brutal, and then the next movie is just a quip fest, it's kind of giving me whiplash, and I don't like the big tone shift from these characters.
Well, I mean, I guess watching Batman v Superman again, it wasn't quite as dark as I remember it, and I always thought, like, oh, Batman is just so insane. How can he not figure out that Superman's the good guy? But then, watching it again, Superman just kept punching him as well. Can't you both just calm the fuck down? Jeez. Well, I guess it didn't last as long as I thought it did anyways. It wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah. Another
thing I forgot to mention is that in this version, we get a whole lot more of Alfred. And if you want to talk about funny, like, this Alfred is very, very funny. He might be quipping, but his quips fit because it's like he's the British butler, so he's gonna be saying like, "Oh, Master Wayne, I really hope your children don't inherit an empty wine cellar," because he has a drinking problem. Like, that kind of shit is funny.
Yeah, I really love Jeremy Irons, even though I don't know if I like this Alfred that much, to be honest.
I liked him a lot.
He's never taking it seriously, damn it.
I think he's way better than Michael Caine, because this Alfred is like he's in the computer room. He's pulling out the joysticks so that he can operate the bat machines and shit. Like he's in it. He's fighting bad guys alongside Batman.
I mean, yeah, that is. I mean, that's cool, but I don't know if I like his character as much. I guess I do. I guess he's as good as Alfred's gonna be. Sure. Yeah. You convinced me. He's great.
Well, I would say this movie, I mean, in my opinion, it's pure kino. It might be my new favorite movie out of all these DC EU. I would not say it's better than, the Chris Nolan Batman movies. The Dark Knight Rises, it's probably better than that, but comparing it to Man of Steel and the Harley Quinn movie and Aquaman and all that shit, I'd say this is the best one for sure. And then maybe Shazam might be up there too. Did you like Shazam?
I don't even remember. I don't think I liked it that much. It's too based on kids, man. I can't stand kids.
That's right. You do hate kids.
I sure do. I mean, I guess it's good that they cut most of the annoying Flash quips. God, they cut that part too where he's like, oh, the Batcave, how cool, and he just flashes all over the place for a whole minute. Oh God, and it's electrifying all the tools. What are you doing?
Yeah. People are saying that even in this version, they don't like the Flash. They think that Ezra Miller does not fit the character and that he's too cringy with all of his dialogue. Would you agree with that? Because I thought he was fine. I didn't really have a problem with him.
I don't really like him, but I think the Flash has to be cringy. I think he's better than the Flash from the series. That one is so annoying, I think.
What's wrong with him?
Have you seen it?
No.
I don't. Well, I guess the series is just bad. It's just like such a stupid Monster of the Week kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't stand it. Oh well, guess I can't wait for all these new Marvel series. They're gonna be pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah, let's finish this up and talk about WandaVision.
Hell yeah, let's finish this up.
Okay, everybody. I guess if you liked Batman v Superman, this is. You're going to love this movie. I don't know why you're listening to this if you have not watched it yet. I'm guessing if you wanted to see it, you were one of the people who made the HBO website break on opening night like I did. So, yeah, it's pure fucking kino. Zack Snyder, it's not a hack. Joss Whedon is a complete fraud. And this movie's great. I really hope they make a sequel.
Yeah, man, can't wait for more sequels. I really like just all kinds of superhero stuff, so I guess I'm always down for more, baby. Right.
Florian, do you have anything you want to plug?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a top 10 kinos of 2020, so check that out on my channel eventually.
Ooh, give us a sneak peek. What are some movies that are gonna be in your top 10?
Oh boy, do I even remember them right now? Oh, they're going to be real good. Oh, boy.
Do you have Sonic the Hedgehog? Is that in your top 10?
No, actually. I found many good movies so that I did not have to put that one on there.
Oh, shit.
So isn't that cool? Yeah.
We were going to do a top 10 kinos of 2020 podcast, but I could not come up with 5 movies that I really, really enjoyed. There were a lot of movies that I liked from last year, but I can't think of 5 that I would say these are the 5 best. You know,
well, not even Soul and Bad Santa or whatever it's called.
No, man. And what would my list would be? Soul, Borat 2,
really that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These movies were fine, but I wouldn't say they're my all-time favorite movies. I wouldn't want to honor them by putting them on some fucking list.
I mean, Soul should definitely be on a 2020 list.
I mean, for most people, I like Soul a lot, but I wouldn't say, I don't think I'm ever going to watch it again.
Huh. I think I might have already watched it twice.
You can't remember?
I don't remember. I guess I've watched half of it again to fresh up for the review.
Did his mouth and nose change sizes this time?
Nope, still big. Still cartoonishly racist somehow.
It is a cartoon.
Yeah, sure is.
All right, folks, go subscribe to Game Squid on YouTube. You got to see his top 10 kinos of the year. And
hell yeah.
I think that's it. Let's get the fuck out of here and do some WandaVision.
Hell yeah. Goodbye, everyone.